So then we get to some little longer ones here. Here the absolute value is already by itself. You can't move the stuff out of there until you apply your rule for absolute value. So if this number here on the end is positive, you're going to write down two separate problems. It can either be equal to the positive 9 or to the negative 9. If this number over here is negative, then it's going to be a no solution. So in this case, I'm going to say either the negative 2u minus 9 could equal 9, because if the absolute value of 9 is still 9, or negative 2u minus 9 could equal the negative 9, because the absolute value of negative 9 is still positive 9. And then I just solve those two things separately. So first one here, if I want to solve that, I'm going to add by 9 to move that over. Negative 2u equals 18. I divide by negative 2. U then equals negative 2 equals negative 9. So 18 divided by negative 2 is negative 9. Then I solve the other side. On the other side, again, I'm going to add my 9. So negative 2u would equal 0. 0 divided by negative 2 is still 0. And I'm going to get two solutions. U is either negative 9 or 0. And so I'm going to put them in with a comma in between. So notice the part that was in the absolute value didn't change. That stayed the exact same thing, just that number on the end. Could be positive 9 or could be negative 9. So on number 5, the absolute value of negative 4w plus 6 equals 10. Could be that negative 4w plus 6 equals the positive 10, or, since the absolute value of negative 10 is still 10, the negative 4w plus 6 could also equal the negative 10. So I'm going to write down my two problems. They call them case 1 and case 2 on Alex. And then I'm just going to solve them like I solve all my other equations. So to solve the first one, I'm going to subtract my 6. Negative 4w equals 4. And then divide by my negative 4. So w equals negative 1. W equals negative 1 is one of my solutions. On the other one, I'm basically doing the same steps, just that I have a negative 10 over there. So I'm going to again start by subtracting my 6. Negative 4w would equal negative 16. And then I'm going to divide by that negative 4, so w equals 4. So negative 1 and positive 4 are my two solutions to that equation. Now on number 6, we have the absolute value of 2u plus 6 equals negative 8. Since there's a negative after the equal sign, what do you think our answer is going to be? No solution. Absolute values can't equal negative numbers. So if there's a negative, there's not much work to do. You just click the thing that says no solution. I can't have a negative equal to my absolute value.